So here it is. The long wait is over. This is the brand new Aquila 36 power catamaran parked here in the British Virgin Islands. We're currently at Scrub Island, the base for the MarineMax Vacations operation, and I thought I would just take you through a couple of the great features that are going to make this an exciting new boat for us to have down in the islands. We'll start off first by pointing out that it's an outboard. You probably noticed that as I walked behind it. Powered by twin Verado 250 horsepower Mercuries, make the boat run very fuel efficiently, quietly, and just great for getting into shallow spots, which are so popular here in the Caribbean. On the back, the two poles you see are the dinghy davits. It supports a small four-person dinghy, and that comes just aft of the large swim step that you see. The swim step underneath that hatch has a giant ladder that unfolds and goes deep into the water for diving or snorkeling. You'll also see there's a rear-facing seat and a gateway that'll take you into the cockpit. Let's go aboard and take a look. From the back of the boat, I showed you the rear-facing seat on the swim step. Once inside the boat, I've lowered it down into the sun lounger position. As you can see, it makes for a great afternoon place to hide out and soak up some rays. Or if you just want another place to take a nap, nothing better than a nice long, soft pillow out in the summer sun. With the seat back in the up position that you can see now, you have seating inside the boat for 2 or 3 people to comfortably sit across the transom while you run an island to island. As I move to the starboard side, you can see the gate to protect the entry point to the rear. And then also I'm going to pan up and you'll be able to see the outdoor barbecue, which is built into this console on the back starboard corner. Again, the top, when closed, can be used as a serving area. And you'll notice that below that, there's nice storage and drawers in a concealed cabinet area. Just forward of the barbecue console, there's a floor hatch. And when you open it, you'll find a Fisher Panda, nice small quiet generator, has a sound shield on it. It's deep in the boat, and it's important to note that it's way towards the rear. So when you're staying on board, you really don't have any of that noise or vibration that other boats have with their generators. Because it's an outboard, we don't take up a lot of space down here with engines, and as a result, we have other storage areas in both compartments on the port and starboard side. So if you have extra gear, you can stow it away down here. Moving up the starboard side of the vessel, we begin to see the galley area. Obviously a nice large sink. It's got a storage cabinet below. Then we come upon the one burner electric induction stove, and below that is the refrigerator storage area. The helm station is laid out great. You've got awesome visibility out the front window of the vessel. Even when running in rough chop with the bow elevated slightly, you can see very, very well. It's a 2-person helm, so the seating has got 2 individual seats here. I'll spin back around so you can see that. Nice big control area, comfortable place to rest your arm to the right side. Again, I'll point out the visibility out these giant side windows. They keep you protected from the salt spray and cool breezes, but they give you phenomenal visibility. And then I'll just pan down here and you can see those 2 captain's chairs. They have the thigh-rise bolster, so if you're in choppy, bumpy water, it's a little more comfortable to stand up a bit, or you can flop them down for 2 people to sit comfortably here. It's just a well-designed, very functional, easy to operate vessel. Just forward of the helm is the cabin area. Both port and starboard are mirror images of each other. We'll go ahead and take a walk down into the starboard cabin and give you a quick tour of that. Once down the 3 steps into the cabin, to my right you can see the main distribution panel. This controls all of the systems on board the vessel, from ignition through air conditioning, refrigeration, lighting, everything like that is controlled here. As you can see, well laid out, everything's labeled. It's pretty self-explanatory. If I pan towards the back of the vessel, you'll start to see the entry into the private head for the starboard cabin. So I'm inside the head, and I have to tell you, this is a very spacious and comfortable head for a 36-foot boat. You can see the large panoramic windows in the head create a lot of daylight and make the space feel much larger than it is. Nice little sink. There's storage up above behind the vanity mirror there, and then of course the floor system is set up to drain so that the whole entire area can be used for showering. When I'm looking forward at the sleeping area, you'll see that it's a nice wide and comfortable mattress. Lots of headroom in there. And again, we've utilized these large hull portside windows, and they just let in so much light that it makes for a spectacular place to wake up in the morning. Look at that view. And beneath the bed, of course, there's storage. Really, there's storage everywhere. You're going to find lockers and cabinet doors that open and reveal all kinds of places to store your gear. Up in the bow, you'll find cup holders, speakers for the stereo, convertible bow seating, anchor windlass for easy mooring in coves, as well as secure handrails for your passengers. Now we're getting to the passenger's forward-facing seat. And again, you can see it's a very large, wide seat, comfortable to put a couple people on. It's equipped with a handrail, so if you're in rough seas, you certainly feel comfortable with that. And that actually transitions back into the conversation area and the dining table, which is just behind it. When using it for dining or conversation, the backrest of the forward-facing seat reverses, which I'm showing here, making this entire area just one large settee or sofa style area that everyone can meet, eat, mingle, and enjoy time together. The last feature I'll point out inside the cockpit area is this multi-use center table. You can see there's storage underneath it. Currently it's got all your plates, cups, napkins, knives, all that sort of information is contained inside the storage unit. But also the leaves on both ends of the table fold up to make for a large eating area or serving area, including this rear leaf, which actually extends back so that the folks that are sitting in the rear seat that I showed you at the beginning of the video actually can find that to be a usable table. So there she sits. That's just a quick tour of the new Aquila 36 PowerCat, the newest to our fleet in the British Virgin Islands. With this kind of speed and comfort, it's guaranteed to give you the kind of vacation that only you can decide you want to have. You'll have the flexibility to go anywhere, be anywhere, return from anywhere, and just enjoy your days on the water. It's a great place to vacation. You'll have wonderful times with your family and friends, and the Aquila 36 can take you there quickly, securely, and comfortably. We hope you'll come and enjoy this vessel. We're tremendously excited to have it in our fleet.